Tell me a little bit about the nature of your business and what your role is within the business.
Our company, Central Trading Company, is a part of Automechanika Group, and we have been in business for the last 60 years. Actually, this year we are celebrating our 60th anniversary. We are a general trading company, and we are more focused onto the automotive market, automotive aftermarket products, automotive related products like tires, lubricants, automotive batteries, automotive refinishing paints. So anything that has to do with the car other than the car, we are handling that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the nature of the category that you're operating in then, and I suppose some of the challenges and the opportunities that you see coming up over the next couple of years for your business.
Okay, the majority of our business is mainly in tire business, as we represent Michelin in Dubai and Northern Emirates. Michelin is a very well-known brand. It's the premium brand for the automotive industry. We have been associated with them since 1984, and it represents a big chunk of our business. So we are more into the automotive, or let's say more into the tire business, serving the car franchise, transportation companies with the big tires, construction companies with the tires for their equipment and tools, even to the extent of supplying quarries in the other parts of the country, like in Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, where we sell the huge, big earth-moving tires. So these are basically the market segments that we are in. Also, we cater to the retail business. We sell tires to the tire shops, which are available all over the country on the main roads. And in other businesses like lubricants and batteries, we serve the spare parts shops, the retail shops where people can go and change their oil, change tires, change battery. So all that kind of customer base, we cater to them. In general, we are dealing with around 3,000 to 4,000 different customers all over the country. And this has been one of our strengths, is our ability to take a product from a supplier and bring it into the market in a matter of 2-3 days. It will be everywhere, all over the country. Okay. That's been one of our biggest advantages.
And where do you see the growth coming from over the next couple of years in the category that you're talking about?
The growth has been a little bit stagnant in the last 2 years. I mean, people were trying to focus on the profitability of their businesses, how solid it is, especially after what we have seen in the past 18 to 24 months of the challenges on payments and all of that. We see the growth coming from the construction industry. If it picks up, we are all excited about Expo 2020. We know there are a lot of infrastructural projects going on. So these are areas where we are looking forward to be able to capture that kind of business once it starts being implemented on the ground. Other areas for us also on the the ever-changing automotive industry, the new car models. Also, there is a focus now on the tires being more economical, more green, saving energy, and Michelin has been the leader in this kind of approach. Lately, we have attended the COP22 in Marrakesh, and one of the main areas of focus were developing tires that will be economical, will reduce the carbon brand and all these kind of things. So we were very proud to be part of that kind of development as agents of Michelin tires.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Obviously the region at the moment, there's a little bit of a slowdown, it's under a little bit of pressure. Are you noticing that in your business? And I suppose, where do you see outside of the UAE, if you're operating in those markets, where do you see an opportunity?
You're right. I think it's a good observation. The business has kind of slowed down a little bit, and sometimes it's an option. People have chosen to do that because, like I said, of the challenges that they have faced. They don't want to be exposed financially, so they have chosen to take a very cautious approach in supplying products to certain accounts because of the issues that they could face with them. 2 years ago, Saudi Arabia was the place where people were focusing on developing the business there. But with the oil prices coming down in the last 2 years, things have slowed down in Saudi Arabia. Qatar is a place where there is a lot of going on now because they are preparing themselves for the World Cup. Other countries in the region, as you know, they are going through a lot of issues now. But there are opportunities, for example, in Africa. There are pockets that people can find business opportunity. We have been asked to look at Africa as an option for certain products that we handle, because in our company, we have our own products that we label for our own, and we manufacture them at different suppliers. Like we have our own battery, we have our own paint products that is branded as our CTC. We call it CTC, which is abbreviation for Central Trading Company, or we call it Beacon. We have 2 private labels, and we take them to enter certain markets as our own brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Africa is definitely one of the hot topics at Automechanika. Where do you see the opportunity for yourselves, but also in the categories that are emerging within that particular market?
It's always been a market for spare parts, tires, lubricants of lower grades, because like in our region now we're talking about lubricants of very high grades, synthetic oil, semi-synthetic oil, while still in Africa you can have an opportunity for the products that have been outdated here, like the mineral-based oil. You can still sell those products. Also, I'm not saying that all the African market is working on the lower end. There are certain markets where you have an opportunity to work in the middle range or in the higher range. And we deal with certain accounts that take products from here and sell them into Africa.
Okay. Are you noticing any new technologies that are disrupting your business, either internally or externally?
Well, we have not felt that yet, but people are, lately we have seen the automated cars and self-driven cars, and we don't know what will be the impact of that on our industry. For example, accidents happen because people make mistakes, and we sell paints to the paint shops to repair the cars. So what will happen in the future when the cars are very driven in a very contained environment like planes today? So the margin of error might become very low, or it might become zero, which means maybe there will be less accidents. That means there will be less repairs, then we will sell less paint products. But always there will be opportunity. I mean, when, for example, I'll give you an example, when people start talking about oil change being done at 10,000 kilometers. In the past, if you recall, we were changing oil at 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, especially in this part of the world because of the heat. Now, very easily you can change your oil at 5,000 kilometers, and you can even go up to 10,000 kilometers without changing the oil in between. And of course, because of the technology and the additives that have been introduced into the oil and the lubricants. In the beginning, what happened? Okay, we said we will be selling less oil because the interval has become longer. But with the growth in the car population, in the population itself, the price has also changed. There is an evolution in the price. So at the end of the day, volumes are not, in terms of money value, have not been that much affected.
Okay. I just want to talk very briefly about your intentions here at Automechanika. What are you hoping to achieve, and what are you hoping to get out in the next couple of days?
Well, we have been always a partner of Automechanika. We have been with them since they have the first exhibition when it was only one hall. And it's really a proud thing to say that how this exhibition has evolved into as big as it stands today. In the last couple of years, we have always been with Automechanika. Our intention is to create the awareness of the products that we have. It's an opportunity for us to invite our customers, be it dealers, be it garages, workshops, end users, even government agencies. They come and they see the whole range of products that we have under one roof, because sometimes people know us for tires, they don't know that we have paints, or some people know us for paints, they don't know that we have lubricants. So it's an opportunity for us to show everything under one umbrella. and also at the same time interact with the new suppliers, because as much as we are showing our range of products, it's an opportunity for us to see what's happening in the market, and there are usually a couple of companies and maybe a lot of companies who come in and participate in the Automechanika Dubai to introduce something new in their industry or something in the technology, and we will always be the first to jump on those kind of opportunities, because we have a commitment to the local market that we will always bring the best that is available wherever it is. I mean, if you look at the range of the products that we handle, we have Michelin tires, #1 brand in tires, Castrol lubricants, the best in lubricants, Kawa battery, the best battery in Japan. I mean, we are always looking to bring the best to the local consumers in the UAE in order for them to have good value for the money that they spend.
Okay, excellent. And outside of, let's say, exhibitions or live events like this, what are you doing to raise awareness of your company within the region? And obviously Africa now is a market that you're looking at too.
Well, we participate in shows.
Okay.
Other than this one, we do exhibit in certain shows. We participate in publications. Okay. We have road shows. We go sometimes and make sometimes we do campaigns at the RTA level, for example, in the registration area. We do free checkups for the people. It's like a clinic. You come in, for example, you're coming to renew your license. While you are there, we'll tell you, let's check your tires, and we give you an advice. We give you, just an indication where do you stand with your tires. Sometimes we do the same in institutions, in schools, in malls. So wherever we have that opportunity, we do that, and that comes along with all the other activities that we do. We do trainings, we do seminars for our own customers and client base. That comes on a regular basis. Even we have a training van for Castrol, a van which is equipped in a very luxurious way with 7-seater with a TV screen. And we move from one oil change shop to another, whereby we go during the slow times. We call the technicians. We bring them inside the van. We show them a video, how to change oil, what are the advantages, how to take care of the whole process in a very comfortable environment for them, which they find it very, very nice. So we do those kind of things all the time throughout the year.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Perfect. Thanks for joining me today.
All right, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.